Hello and welcome to a new Math with Miss B video. I know it's been a minute, but we're ready to get back into it with a classifying numbers, which will be part of our rational numbers series. So be prepared for more videos coming out. In this video, we will look at the different types of numbers and how they relate to each other. Our first grouping of numbers is natural numbers, which we also call our counting numbers. This starts at the number 1 and continues until positive infinity. Our next group of numbers is called whole numbers. And as you can see from the diagram, this includes our natural numbers, but also introduces the number 0. Our next group is called integers, and they're fairly important. We'll see many videos on them later. But this includes our whole numbers, our natural numbers, and our opposites of our natural numbers. So our natural numbers can also be called positives. So their opposites are called negatives. And these range from negative infinity to positive infinity. The next group of numbers we have includes all of the ones we've already talked about, and it includes our fractions and decimals. Specifically, decimals we can easily write as a fraction, and these are called rational numbers from the number ratio, which is a comparison. So one of our example numbers is negative 0.5 and negative 1/2. And this is an example of a decimal number that we can convert into a fraction. Our next group are actually called our irrational numbers. The prefix IR stands for the word not. So these are not rational numbers, so we cannot write them as a ratio or a fraction. So these are our decimals that don't have an end. We can't really find them repeating, such as I, square roots of most numbers, such as the square root of 26, or the number 5. Now, all of these are in a group that we call real numbers. Okay, so even though irrational numbers can't be in the rational numbers group, they are still connected by being called real numbers. So what does that mean? It means we actually have a group of numbers called imaginary numbers. Now, I won't focus too much on these on my channel. They are an upper level math. You might see them in high school, definitely in college. But they got their name because people did not believe they actually existed when they were first discovered, and they didn't think they would have any uses. However, we have found uses to them in the more modern area by studying how we filter sound and electricity. That about wraps up this Math with Miss B video. Thanks so much for coming by, and I hope to see you around in a future video.